All right. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start seated and we're going to start seated. I would like to do, I know I've been doing it a lot with you guys lately, but I'd like to do Nadi Shodanan to start as a breath technique. Don't know what it is lately that's feeling really good about that. But it's kind of been a nice way, I think, in the feeling at least that I've had in the last couple of weeks, which has been kind of like a when is this over? um, and wanting to start stirring a little bit more energy. I think because of springtime and everything around right now is blooming and growing. How I feel in my skin feels a little bit different. So I don't know. I've been really enjoying Nadi Shodanan as a way to balance both those heating and cooling energies, the lunar and solar energies, etc. I'm going to pin my video here for just a sec. Okay, there we go. Okay, so pop up onto a block or a blanket or a towel. The objective there is just to get the hips up a little bit higher than the knees and help the hip flexors to relax. Whatever you sit down on, obviously on a block is a harder surface. You're going to be able to feel a little bit more into the sit bones. But even if you're on something soft and squishy, maybe just rock around a little bit to the side so that you can feel that sense of rooting down through the base of the spine. We'll take our hands down to the thighs, palms facing down, elbows slightly bent, and just feel that weight of the upper arm bones dropping down. So you've got a nice, not forceful tractioning down of the shoulders, but just a nice weight there and elongation in the neck. And we'll just take a deep breath in. And then on an exhale, if it feels okay, go ahead and close your eyes. And take another deep breath in, just feeling the breath pressing up into the skin. And then on an exhale, feel the breath coming towards your midline. And we'll just take two more nice, deep, slow breaths. Just like that, the inhale, feeling this sense of self, the physical self, maybe even the energetic self widening. Exhale, coming back to center. One more deep breath in and out. And then we'll take Vishnu Mudra, pointer and middle finger together, ring and pinky finger together, pointer and middle finger come here right to the third eye. Take a breath in to center us all together. Exhale all the air out. And at the bottom of the exhale, plug the right nostril. Inhale, breathe in through the left. At the top of the breath, open the right, plug the left, exhale out right. Inhale right. Switch sides of the nose, exhale out left. And so that's one cycle. We'll just continue breathing in left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. And go ahead and continue at your own pace here. You might stay with the breath just as it is. You can also play with a brief breath retention, pausing at the top of the inhale before you switch sides. See, as you continue with the breath, if you can maybe just layer on a bit of will or openness or potential here, that the breath is working as some sort of a salve within the system, either calming an excess of heated energy or revving an excess of cooling energy. Right? As it's washing back and forth, it's bringing and purifying both of those qualities of energy within the body. Just allowing for that sense of balance to be restored in the body, even if it's not perfect. Taking one more round. Once you're complete, go ahead and just bring the hands down to the lap. Palms can be down or palms can be up. And just begin to take the breath back in through both sides of the nose. And just notice any of the subtleties here in the physical, the breath, or the emotional, mental bodies. Any shifts, any small nuances or big after that brief pranayama. And if you have an intention that you'd like to set for class today, you can go ahead and take a moment here to be with that, letting it float up on an inhale, and then exhale, really grounding that in, letting it become clearer, letting it really sink in deeper than the surface of the skin, letting the breath carry it down through the body. So it's accessible from everywhere, from the tips of your fingers to the tips of your toes to the crown of your head. You really move your intention with your whole body. Good. And we'll bring our hands to heart center, gently pressing left to right, taking a breath in. And then on an exhale, let the hands come down towards the sides of the body, or maybe even to the fronts of the knees, and just take some gentle spinal movement here, maybe even some nice neck rolls, just whatever's gonna feel good in your spine. And then we'll go ahead from here and start to come into soles of the feet onto the earth. So take the soles of the feet in front of you, hands to the backs of the thighs, knees are a distance apart. Press the hands in towards the thighs and feel yourself rock up over the sit bones and lift the heart high with the chin. Then on an exhale, roll it back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Exhale. And then find a neutral space here with the spine. Start to rock the back of the shoulder blades back so you get light in the weight of the feet, and bring the soles of the feet up. Get, what's this called? Parallel to the earth. Maybe keep the hands here, maybe release the palms up, fingertips reaching towards the toes. If this activates the hip flexors, just keep the fingertips here and remind the hip flexors to be light. Staying with the breath. One more deep breath in. And then on an exhale, cross the right foot over the left. Walk the fingertips forward, forward fold. And you can rock the belly side to side here, getting a nice compression again in the front of the hips. And then walk the hands back. And we'll take both again. Hands to the backs of the thighs, shins parallel towards the earth. Maybe stay here, maybe release the fingertips. Maybe take the arms high. If the arms are high, wrapping the upper arm bones towards each other, dialing the pinky fingers towards the body. Staying with the breath, relaxing through the muscles of the face. And then take the left foot over the right. And go ahead, second set, forward fold. Good, one more set of both. Coming back, right into it here, hands to the back of the shins, or the thighs, or fingers up, or arms raised, however you like. Really being strong with the breath, engaging towards the midline. Relax the neck, relax the muscles of the face. Good, and when we're complete with this one, we'll cross the ankles, rock over the knees, and just step it back into plank. One foot back and then the other. Okay, bending one knee down towards the earth and straightening it, bending the other. Just taking some nice pedaling here through the legs. Good. And then lowering the knees down towards the earth, let them come wide and sit back onto the heels. Come up onto the fingertips, walk them over to the left side of the mat, anchor back through the right hip, and come down on the diagonal. Really breathe, lengthen to the right side body here. Then inhale, come back up through center, walk it over to the right, anchor down through the left hip, and melt the heart. Breath through the left side of the body. Good, then inhale, come back up through center, exhale, melt the heart, reach it towards the front of the mat, and then come back up into tabletop, and send the feet back again into plank. Pedal through the feet. Tapping one knee down and then the other. Good. The next time the right knee comes down towards the earth, go ahead and keep it there. Turn the left foot down. Reach the left arm back. Palm faces up. Press down through the right heel of the hand. Good. Maybe stay here, or maybe reach that arm up and over. Really pressing through the left outside edge of the foot so you get this nice length in the left side body. Good. And then square back off to the mat. Send the right toes back. Send the left knee down. Turn the right foot out. And reach the palm back. Palm faces up. Maybe stay here. Maybe reach that right arm up and over. Nice big stretch in the right side body. Good. And then square back off and step the left foot back to meet the right. Right knee comes down. Left arm sweeps into the side bend. Good. Left hand squares back. Right foot steps back. Left knee down. Right arm sweeps. Right hand back under the shoulder. And then left foot back. Good. From here, soften the knees and bring them down towards the earth so they're in hover. Engage the belly. Lengthen the crown of the head towards the front of the mat and lengthen the spine. And the sit bones to the back of the mat. Good. And then press down through the heels of the hands. Come back into that leg down dog. Pedal through the feet, one knee bends and then the other. Good. And then rise up high onto the toes. Bend the knees a lot. Travel towards the front of the mat. Feet hip distance apart. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, melt, bend the knees. Two more times. Inhale, straighten through the legs, heart forward. Exhale, bend the knees, forward fold. Last time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. And then rounding up through the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Good. Reach the arms high. On an exhale, interlace the hands behind the skull. Press down through the feet, lift the toes. Zip up through the front of the belly and the front ribs, and lengthen through the crown of the hands. So you're really tractioning the head up here gently. And then lean the head back, elbows wide, lift the heart. Big deep breaths. Stay for one more inhale. And then on an exhale, let the arms fall down to the sides. Good. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, melt, and we're just gonna come right back up to standing, reach the arms wide. So half sun cells. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold over the midline. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, melt. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Hands to heart center. One more time. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, melt. Reverse swan dive all the way up. And then this time fold. We'll continue on moving back into plank after flat back. Plant the hands, step back into plank. Good. From here, take a breath in. On an exhale, lower the heels to the right. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, lower the heels to the left. Inhale, center. One more time, right and left. Moving slowly here with your breath, keeping the hips slightly lifted so you're engaged through the core. Good. And then your choice, either back for down dog or forward into up dog or baby cobra. Leaning back and down dog when you're complete. Some nice grounding breaths here. On an inhale, lift the right leg. On an exhale, step it forward between the hands and lower the back knee. Inhale, reach the arms high. On an exhale, tuck the back toe if it's not already, press down, and just bring the knee, that back knee to a hover. Draw the right thigh bone back. Maybe take a few bounces here just so you notice that your legs are engaged, you're not weighted or sinking. Take a breath and reach the arms high, and on an exhale, straighten through the back leg and sweep the arms back. Inhale, soften the knee to hover, arms reach high. Exhale, sweep them back. Inhale, hover. Exhale, back. Good, last time. Inhale, hover. This time, just lower the knee down, hands come to heart center. Coming into a twist, left shoulder comes forward, left elbow either to the top of the thigh or the outside. Draw the right thigh bone back, bring the heart around. Good. On an exhale, tuck the back toe again if it's not already. Start to press that back knee to straight. On an inhale, unwind, reach both arms high. Bring the front foot. Sweep the right leg back and high. And down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it forward, back knee down. Inhale, arms high. Good. On an exhale, tuck the back toe, press that back knee to hover. Inhale, get long through the side bodies, reach the fingertips high. Exhale, torso comes forward, arms sweep back, back knee straightens. Inhale, bend the knee, arms lift. Exhale, back. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Inhale, bring the knee to hover, arms lift. And then lower the back knee down, hands come to heart center, right into the twist. Right side body comes forward. Left shoulder draws back. Try to bring the heart around to the thumbs. And then tuck the back toe, press through the back knee. Lift in to your lunge. On an inhale, unwind, both arms sweep high. Bring the front foot. Sweep the left leg back. Exhale, down dog. Rise up high onto the toes. Bend the knees a lot and travel towards the front of the mat. Flat back. Fold forward. Come all the way up. Hands to heart center. Good. We'll step the big toes to touch. Heels slightly apart. Lift the heart towards the thumbs on a breath in, and then exhale, coming into chair. Sit the hips low. Inhale, arms come high. Hands come down to heart center. Inhale, lift the heart again. Then move into the twist. Left elbow can come to the top of the thigh or the outside of the knee. Moving into revolved chair. Good. From here, shift the gaze down at the feet and bring the left heel up in towards the sit bone. Good. Stay. Lengthen the heart forward. Then as slowly as you can, extend the leg back. Take a couple rounds of breath to do this. Embrace the wobbles. Draw the belly button up and in. Land the back toe down onto the mat. On an inhale, sweep both arms high. On an exhale, frame the front foot. And then we're going to step the back foot in slightly. Turn the foot down and come into pyramid. So you can grab blocks if that feels nice. Just to get a little bit of height here, or the hands can be on the earth. On an inhale, rock the weight into the front foot. Come on the back toes. Exhale, peel the front toes up. Inhale, rock it forward. Exhale, rock it back. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Good, then find even weight between both feet. Rise up onto the fingertips if you're on blocks or the floor. Exhale, now round the spine down. Inhale, come on up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, round it down.
Inhale, come on up. Exhale, come on down. Good. Inhale, come on up. Take that back foot back into the lunge, coming up onto the big toe mounds. Remove the blocks if you have them. Plant the hands. We're going to scoot that right leg back up high. Three-legged down dog. Keep the right leg lifted and start to walk the hands towards the back of the mat. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Coming into standing splits for just a moment. Square the right hip down. Good, then soften the standing leg. Bring the right knee in towards the chest. And we're coming all the way up to standing right knee to the chest and the back of the mat. Hands lift. Extend the sole of the foot forward. Inhale, press the foot forward, reach high through the arms. Big step to the center of the mat. Hands sweep past the body. Left leg lifts, coming into Dagasana. Square the left hip down. Press back through the left sole of the foot. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend the standing leg. Take a breath in. Exhale out. Inhale, press to straight through that standing leg. And then standing splits. Lower the hands down towards the mat. Left leg lifts. Good. Breath in. On an exhale, bend the standing leg and tap the left knee to the back of the right calf. Round the chin towards the chest. Inhale, press to straighten in all directions. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Last time, exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. And then bend the standing leg and lower the left toes down at the back of the mat. Left shoulder rocks over left wrist, right toes turn out to the side. Come onto the left foot, modified Vashisthasana towards the side of the mat. Good. Staying here if you'd like. Press down and hover that right foot off the earth. Really drawing the left side body up. You can stay here. You can also step it back around. Coming into wild thing. And then go ahead and square off. Into plank, your choice from here. Maybe a flow. Maybe just coming into child's. Maybe down dog. Once you're back in down dog, rising up high on the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, gaze towards the front of the mat. Good. Traveling all the way back to Tadasana. Moving through the second half of your Sunday. Hands down the heart center. Good. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, step the toes together, sit the hips low. Coming into chair. Second side, we'll take the hands to the heart. Move into the twist to the left this time. Right elbow's going to come down to the top of the left leg or the outside. And really press here. Send the sit bones back, get long through this right side body, and then move into the twist. So the hands move towards the heart. Shifting the gaze down at the feet. Weight into the left. We'll slowly bring the right heel up into the sit bones. And then slowly as you can, extending this right leg back. Couple rounds of breath here. Slowly bringing the toe down to the earth. Good, then inhale, unwind, reach both arms high. On an exhale, straightening the front foot. Step the back foot in, turn it out, and flatten it onto the earth. Coming into pyramid. Again, grab your blocks if you like those. 4 fingers on the earth. Breath in, rocks the weight forward. Exhale, rock it back. Forward. Back. Forward. And back. And then find weight evenly between both feet. Maybe some small rocks to get there. Come up onto the tips of the fingers. Exhale, round the spine down. Inhale, peel it up. Exhale, round it down. Inhale, peel it up. Exhale, round it down. Good. Inhale, peel it up. Send the right toes back, bend through the standing leg, coming into your lunge. Plant the hands, we'll sweep the left leg back and high. 3-legged down dog. Keep the leg lifted, start to walk the hands towards the back of the mat. Right leg is the foundation, left leg is lifted, standing splits for just a moment. Then soften through the standing leg. Bring the left knee in towards the chest and come to standing back on that. Knee up, arms lifted. Exhale, press the sole of the foot forward. Inhale, reach in all directions. Dagasana, big step to the middle of the mat. Arms sweep back, square the hips, knit the front ribs in as you send the right leg back. Good. Breath in. Exhale, bend in the standing leg. Inhale, hold it. Exhale, hold it. Inhale, press to straighten through that leg. And then standing splits. Right leg lifts. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend both knees. Tap the right knee to the back of the left calf. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Good. Inhale, straighten. Then lower the right toes to the back of the mat. Right hand comes forward. Turn the toes to the left side of the mat as the right shoulder comes over. Modified Uttanasana. Options to stay here. Maybe float this foot. Maybe step it back. Moving into wild thing. Good, and when you're done. Square off into plank. And move through whatever type of flow might feel nice and neutralizing to you. Connecting to your breath. Eventually gathering yourself back into down dog at the back of the mat. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale, rise up onto the toes. Bend knees a lot. Travel towards the front of the mat. Good. Flat back. Melt down. And come on up. Exhale. Heart center. Good. Take a breath in. Exhale, let the arms fall down towards the side bodies. Just taking a moment here to notice some of the subtleties in the physical body, the breath body, the emotional body. Good. And then we'll take the feet, if they're not already a hip distance apart. On an inhale, bring the hands back to heart center, lift through the heart. On an exhale, we're going to sit low into chair. And then on an inhale, come to stand on the right leg. The left leg's going to come out and lift to the side. Arms reach high. Exhale, feet back to hip width. Sit low. Inhale, stand on the left leg. Right foot lifts. Arms lift. Again, side to side. Inhale, lift left leg. Exhale, sit. Inhale, lift right leg. Good. This time, exhale, sit. Inhale, lift the left leg. And then the hands sweep down as the leg sweeps back, coming into reverse warrior. Good. Inhale, straighten through the right leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift the torso, sweep the hands down and back, and then come forward, lifting that left leg out towards the side again. Exhale, sit low. Inhale, lift the right leg. Woo. Exhale, send the foot back, sweep the arms down, then come on up to reverse warrior. Exhale, stay. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, up. Sweep the hands down and come back up. Right leg lifts. Exhale. Good. One more time, adding out. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, sweep the arms back, land the foot. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, stay. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. We're coming forward into half moon, coming onto the right foot. Lift the left leg. Good. So left hand can come to the hip, or it can be reaching out. I've got a couch here. This is awesome. Kick back through that left foot. Really lengthen out in all directions here. Good, and slowly bending through that standing leg, land the back foot down. Inhale, sweep the right arm high. Exhale, windmill the hands, turn the torso over the thigh. Sweep the left leg out towards the thigh, arms high. Exhale, sit left. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, foot lands back. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, stay. Inhale, straighten through the left leg. Exhale, bring the torso up, bend through the front knee, half moon, right leg lifts. You can stay high here, you can come down onto a block, your couch, your chair. Good. Bend through the standing leg, land the back foot down. Inhale, reach the left arm high. Exhale, windmill the arms. Inhale, lift the right leg out towards the side. Exhale, sit low. Okay. Inhale, straighten, let the hands come down towards the side bodies. We're going to bring the left knee into the chest and just take figure 4. You can stand here with the right leg straight, left ankle really flexed, or start to sit a little lower. Good, start to bring the torso back up. Good. Lower the foot down, right into the other side, right knee up, turn out, flex through the foot, ankle comes across the thigh, or you can bend through this standing leg. Maybe the elbows come down to the insides of the knee and the ankle. Good, coming back on up, bring the knee up into the chest, lower the foot down, great. Arm side, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, put the hands, then step back into down dog. Inhale, rise up high onto the toes. Exhale, lower the heels to the right. Inhale, come up onto the toes. Exhale, lower the heels to the left. Inhale, come up high onto the toes. Lower the heels to the right, and then bend the knees just a little bit. Really stretch through the left heel of the hand. Good. Inhale, straighten the leg, come back up through center. Heels fall to the left. Again, bend the knees just a little bit. Press down through the right heel of the hand and send the hips back. Good. Then come back up through center. Exhale, down dog. Good. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, step it forward between the hands. And then come to face the side of the mat. Turn both toes in. Press out through the outside edges of the feet. Come up onto the fingertips. Good. And then we're going to take the right hand to the right hip here. Bring the left fingertips just a little bit in closer, maybe under the heart instead of under the shoulder. Press down. Hand can be up on a block if you need a little bit of extra height here. And then roll the right shoulder back. Try to keep the hips square and even. So that's why the hands here on the hips. And just rotate the right shoulder up. Lift the gaze towards the ceiling. Then exhale, square off. Good. One more time. This is a little tiny movement. Keep the hips square. Rotate the right shoulder back up and high. And then square back off. We're going to take the right hand this time around to the back of the skull. Press down to the left fingertips. And this time, keep the outside edges of the feet pressing apart from each other. Rock solid through the foundation of the legs. Rotate the right arm high. And then on an exhale, bring the right elbow to tap the left forearm. Inhale, lift the right elbow. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, just let the right hand come down underneath the shoulders and then forward fold, Prasarita Uttanasana. You can stay here with the hands under the shoulders, or it might feel nice to take the back of the right palm towards the left foot, the back of the left palm towards the right foot. Just get a gentle press there. Getting some release into the back of the shoulders. Good. And then bring the hands back up under the shoulders. Rock the weight slightly onto the toes and bend the knees from here. Engage through the core. Options to release the fingertips forward, both of them, or out towards the sides. Then press to standing with both arms high. Exhale, heels in, toes out. Take a breath in. Exhale, sit low. Good. And so maybe check here. You can rock the weight side to side, looking at the knees, tracking over the center line of the foot. Good. Exhale, sit a little lower. And then inhale, sweep the arms high. Straighten through both legs. Turn the back heel back. Hands are clasped up here. Release through the pointer fingers. Send the hips to the back of the room. Lengthen the right side body. And just come into Trikonasana. So the arms up like this, you might not come as deep. You really have to engage through the core here. Knit the front ribs in. And press through the soles of the feet. If this gets to be too much, release the right fingertips down. Keep reaching the left side body over. Good, take one more breath in, and then go ahead and bend through that front leg, lower the left hand, frame the foot. Inhale, sweep the right leg back and high. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it forward between the hands and come around to Prasarita Padottanasana. Okay. Right hand underneath the shoulder, slightly in towards the midline. Left hand comes around to the hip. Really press through the outside edges of the feet here. Lock in through the lower body. Lift through the pelvic floor and the belly button. And then on an inhale, roll the left shoulder back, coming into a twist. Exhale, square off towards the mat. Inhale, twist. Exhale, square off. Left hand comes behind the head. Press down through the right fingertips. Lift the elbow, twist. Exhale, bring the left elbow to tap the right forearm. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist and tap. Inhale, lift. Really pull the belly button up and in as you twist and tap. Take one more. Breath in. And exhale. Good. Release the hands down. Coming all the way into your forward fold this time. Same variation as the other side, or maybe different. Then bring the hands back under the shoulders, coming up onto the fingertips. Bend the knees a lot, send the hips back. Good, again, same thing. You can reach arms out to the side, you can reach them forward, press down through the feet, come all the way up. Exhale, turn the toes out, heels in, sit low, hands to heart center. Deep breath in, exhale, sit a little lower. Inhale. Exhale, feeling the upper thigh bones wrapping back here, really pressing the palms to the midline. And then on an inhale, reach the arms wide as you straighten the legs, hands clasped at the top, turn the right heel back, left toes towards the front of the mat, and shift the hips back. So there's a sensation of the left hip folding under the right here. You're pressing through the left big toe mound, energy up through the thigh. Length through the left side body as you come into Trikonasana. And again, staying here as long as you'd like. Maybe releasing these left fingertips down for a little bit of relief. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend through the left leg, frame the front foot. Inhale, sweep the left leg back and high. Good. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Last little bit here. On an exhale, turn the heels to the right. Bend the knees and send the left fingertips towards the back. So the heels are coming towards the sit bones. Left palm is up. On an inhale, we're going to press these legs to straight and sweep the left arm high and up. Nice. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, press and straight. One more time. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, press and straight. Exhale, come through plank. Send the heels over to the other side. Good. Inhale, sweep the right arm high. Exhale, bend the knees, send the right arm back. Inhale, sweep it high. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Good. Coming back to square off for plank. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, lower the knees down towards the mat. Go ahead and sit back onto the heels. Okay. Toes tucked. If you need a little bit more lift here, because it's hard on the knees, you can slide a blanket or a pillow chair under the thighs. Following the breath. Sending spaciousness and relaxation into the soles of the feet. Good. Then we'll walk the hands back forward into tabletop. Step the left foot back. Step the right foot back, either to plank or to hover it off the earth. And then we're gonna just take the right knee straight under the hip. So not off to the side, but straight to the midline on your mat. Turn the top of the right foot to the left side of the mat. Tuck the left knee in behind and it comes to the right side of the mat. So your legs are kind of pretzeled behind you. Grab a block or a blanket if you'd like to sit on as you come back. Whew. Right into the hips. You might not need this block or blanket the whole time. Maybe after a few rounds of breath, you feel ready to sink the hips down onto the ground. Maybe you're there already. Either way, hands can come down to the soles of the feet today. In this shape, with the legs crossed over the midline, we're breathing up and down the spine, the center column of energy in the body. The hands are anchored out to the left and the right. Maybe even just mentally you're coming back to that Nadi Shodhana pathway of the breath at the beginning that we did at the beginning of the class today. Breathing in through the left side body and out the right. And breathing in through the right and out the left. Continue to stay here if it would feel nice. From here to take a side bend. Just release the left arm up. Right fingertips can come out to the side. Anchor down to that left hip. Right elbow bends into the side body. If you're in side bend, come back on up. Good. Open the eyes if those were closed, and we'll walk the hands forward. You can keep the block of the pillow back there if you were using it, and just step around it from here. So the left toe step back, right foot steps back, then the left knee comes down right under to the center of the mat, right under the hips. Turn the foot out, right knee behind, turn it out. And as you're coming back in, come slowly. So you just came from the space where you stayed for several rounds of breath. You're coming in breath number 1 here. So be kind, set yourself up with intention. Ground through the sit bones. Add more height or less as you need. Feet and hands anchor. Use the breath like paint on the inside of the body. The paint might have color, the paint might bring a certain texture, softness or calmness, might be a quality. Always breathing with intention, using the inhales and exhales as a service to the body. If you'd like to take a side bend, the right arm this time will lift, left fingertips come out to the side just slightly. Bring this up and over. And we'll come back on up. Open the eyes slightly, softly, walk the hands forward. Scoot your block, your blanket, or whatever you're using off to the side. You have it. Step one foot back. Step the other foot back. Maybe it would feel nice to come back into a down dog here for just a moment. Get some length through the back, through the backs of the legs as well. And then rise up high into the toes. Lower the knees down towards the earth. We'll cross at the ankles. Go ahead and come onto your backs. Rolling down through the spine, bring the knees in towards the chest. Rock them side to side. And then we'll take the left sole of the foot down towards the earth. Right knee into the chest. Just give it some nice gentle pulses in towards the right side of the body. Okay. And then options from here. You can take the hands around the back of the hamstring and just extend the sole of the foot towards the front of the room, or you can lift it up towards the ceiling. But I want you to take some of those nice gentle pulses there as well. So you can do it with a straight leg, you can do it with a bent leg, just straight. Just giving some love into the back of your hamstring. And then if it's available to you, option one is to keep the hands to the back of the hamstring. If it's available to you, taking peace fingers around the right big toe. Right hand is either on the big toe or around the back of the hamstring. Left hand comes to the hip. Extend the left leg long. Good. Take a breath in. Really anchor the hip here with the left hand and open this leg out to the side. Coming back in through center, bring the knee in towards the chest. And then cross the knee over, coming into your supine twist. Right arm comes out to the side. Anchor down through the right shoulder. Oftentimes when we come into these twists, our right shoulder will peel off of us. So you can use a block here to the knee if you need a little bit more support. And then rocking back onto the back, bring the right knee into the chest. Left knee comes up to meet it, hug both in. And then the right sole of the foot comes down this time. Interlace the hands around the front of the shin. Nice gentle pulses here. Just giving some compression to this left side body. And then hands around either the back of the hamstring and extend the sole of the foot forward, taking these compressions. Or left leg straightens and you're hugging the whole straight leg in. Left hand either stays at the back of the hamstring or comes up, peace fingers around the big toe. This is you with your fingers around the big toe. Something you mentioned on the other side that I'll mention here is roll this left shoulder back. So you don't want it to peel the whole arm off. Roll the shoulder back, right hand anchors to the hip. Extend the right leg long along the mat. And then open this left leg out to the side. On an inhale, come back up through center. Bend the knee into the chest. Give it a nice squeeze. And then moving into the twist. Left knee crosses over the right side of the mat. Left arm comes out to the side. And inhale, bring the knee back into the chest. Hug it in, hug it in. And then we'll send the left leg long along the mat. Good. Let's let the arms come out towards the sides. Let the legs shake in and out. And then slowly bring the body to stillness. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, send the breath all the way down to the feet. Inhale all the way to the crown of the head. Exhale all the way down to the feet. Your choice, just a few moments here at the end of class with active breath. Again, you can keep breathing sole of the feet, top of the head, or maybe just with your attention coming back into that Nadi Shodhana circuit, breathing into the left side of the body, out through the right, in through the right, out through the left. Right? Even though you're not using the hand to manipulate the breath here as it's coming through the nostrils. It's pretty amazing what you can direct with sensation and just with the attention of the mind and the breath here. Go ahead and finish up the cycle of breath, Your Honor. If you want to take one more, go ahead and do that. Before you fully sink into Shavasana, just take a big sip of breath in. Super deep inhale into the space of the chest and the belly, holding the breath for just a moment. And then sighing the breath out and really using that exhale to ground and calm the last bit of energy in the body as you come into this final resting posture. Really gently, just bringing your awareness to the experience you created in the tissues and the breath and the mind for the last hour. Before you move anything or start to deepen the breath in any way, just take a moment to notice. Notice the texture of the breath. Notice the temperature of the skin. Notice any spaces that feel grounded or open, maybe tingly, soft. Just gathering all of that feedback. And then gently starting to find some more movement through the body, deeper through the breath. Eventually you can roll onto one side or the other. Always an option to stay here on your backside. If you're able to continue to stay, you go for it. Otherwise, go ahead and rock onto your side body and take a breath or two there before you eventually come on up to seated in your own time and in your own way. And as you come on up, and just bring the hands to heart center. Gently pressing left to right. No rush to get there if you're still making your way on up. And taking a big, deep breath in. On an exhale, a gentle bow towards the hands
And as always, just taking a moment to acknowledge all the things that conspired, that held space for you and allowed for you to land on your mat today to have this practice. Technology, whatever device you have, your body, your breath, anyone else who helped to hold this space for you so that you could take a break. And we'll bring the thumbs up to the third eye, lifting the chin slightly in acknowledgement of this space, this practice, this community. For all the lessons the practice might have given us, subtle and otherwise, we'll bow forward, sealing our practice and sending these as gifts into the world. Thanks so much for coming today, you guys. Namaste.